November. Training starts. Yesterday was my first day and I ran 1 mile. And I did 10 minutes of abs, arms, and core work. And I woke up this morning and I can feel that 1 mile and I can feel it in my shoulders. So I am out of shape. But it's been 2 months since I have done any running or, any strength training. When are you going to start roosting in the chicken coop? The flowers are dead now. It's time for you to roost in the chicken coop again. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Hey, Bernard. It's Bernard and Corny. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? This is Doris. Here's Moonbeam. Moonbeam is very dirty. How are you doing today, Moonbeam? You don't look like a moonbeam. There's a dog waiting to go on a walk. You want to go for a walk, Mer? You're acting kind of crazy. You're acting kind of crazy. Hey, I gotta put my shoes on. Okay, let's get going. I really enjoy November. It means we're on the cusp of winter. It gets below freezing at night and the colors in the landscape start to mute. It means sweaters and eating hearty foods. We are in a quieter season. Part of my strategy for this coming year is to learn how to walk faster. And walk faster and have it be just a natural thing that I do, not have to think about it too much. So the month of October, I've walked almost every day, and I can walk between 16 and 16 and a half minute-mile pace, pretty easily. Getting below that, I kind of have to think about it a lot. And I'm trying for short, quick steps. Not moving my arms too much because I'm trying to conserve energy. So when I'm running ultras, especially the Maah Daah Hey 50, it's so hot out there, 90 plus degrees in the middle of the day. There's just, for me, I'm not going to be able to run too much when it's that hot. So it's kind of important for me to learn how to walk fast. So you ready? Okay, let's go. The thought of the day today is that I train for 9 months for 1 day. Yeah. But it's a little bit more than that. I mean, the training keeps me in shape and I enjoy it, and I really do want to have that 1 day out on the Maah Daah Hey. Today I'm out for 3 miles, warm up, 1 mile walk, and then I'm going to run a mile, and then I'm going to not walk my last mile. I just don't like being so sore, so I just take it really slow. I guess that's what happens when you're almost 50. Well, the running mile is completed, and I ran it in 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Got kind of hot because I'm wearing a winter coat, but felt good. The last quarter of it, I kicked it in a little bit. Well, there's the chicken, still roosting in the flowers. So I'm also trying to learn how to play Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy on the piano, and this might actually be harder than the 56-mile ultra run. So we'll see. Just keep practicing. Someone's going in the coop tonight to sleep. It's okay. You're going in the coop tonight. Yep, you gotta learn how to go in the coop. You're gonna like it in there. There's a lot of nice chickens in there. It's warmer. I lock the door. Yep, you're gonna like it. Okay. In you go. Have a good night. Good night. Good night, ladies and rooster. In the months that I'm not running so much, it's fun to be able to have the time to do more strength training and fast walking and other fun workouts. So Jeff went to a meeting tonight, and Max and I are going to do some ellipticling. Except I'm going to do the ellipticling, and Max is going to sleep on his rug, right? After you get all these pets done. Oh, is this so wonderful? Okay, well, I got to get ellipticling. So I am going to watch YouTube videos while I elliptical. And I think I'm going to watch Messin' with Sasquatch. He's got almost an hour-long video. It was between that video or Goku Runner went to the Grand Canyon. So I'm sure I'll watch the Goku Runner one eventually. But I think it's going to be Messin' with Sasquatch tonight. 30 minutes and 3 miles on the elliptical. Boom, that worked up a sweat. Felt good. And now I'm gonna just do some abs and some weights and stuff like that.
It felt like, and I don't want to belittle this, but it felt in some sense like a battlefield. Like people were...
Good morning. It's time to go out for a walk run. I was going to go to Newton Hills today, but I haven't really taken Max out on a walk in a while, and I felt kind of guilty. So staying home and taking a walk run with Max. And I thought today I would tell you some stories from the Maah Daah Hey, from my race there. There are a couple stories that I always think about from that race, and it's a little windy today, but I'm gonna still try to get them out anyway. The first story is at around the mile 48 mark in the Maah Daah Hey 56 race, and I'm almost to the aid station. I'm up high on a hill and I can see the aid station, I can see the cars, and I can see our car, and I can see Jeff. And I'm hurting, my feet hurt. I have really bad chafing that I've been dealing with for the past 2 hours. And there's nothing I want more than to just hop in the car and have Jeff take me back to Medora. Of course, I wouldn't do that with only 8 miles to go unless I was injured or something like that. So I'm on top of this hill and I can see Jeff. It's kind of embarrassing, but I started hollering his name as I was coming down the hill. And I think I hollered his name 4 or 5 times, Jeff. And I got down there and I don't know that I even talked to him that much, but it was like he was my anchor, and I was just running towards my anchor. What's going on over here? The second story from the Maah Daah Hey happened also at mile 48. I had pebbles in my shoe, and so we took my shoes off and Jeff cleaned out the pebbles, put the shoes back on, and Jeff tied them, and I said, can you double knot them for me? And he said, I really can't. He has these big worker fingers. And I said, well, I don't know if I can. I was so stiff I could hardly bend over to do it. And there was a woman at the aid station, and she said, I can tie them. And so she tied my shoes, and I was stinky and dusty and gross, and it's kind of humbling. So thanks for tying my shoes. Today I ran 1.5 miles of the 3 miles that I'm going, so working my way up slowly. But got my last story from the Maah Daah Hey, and this one happened about 1.25 miles from the end of the race. I was still on the trail. I wasn't to the paved section yet. About the last mile of the race is on a paved section into town. And I'm running, there's weeds all around me. So if I don't stay on the path, I'm gonna be in weeds. And in the dark, I don't really want to go in these weeds. So I'm running along, and I see up ahead of me on the path this round object. And I'm like, what in the world? And I get closer and closer, and it didn't move. And I'm about a yard from it, and I see that it is a tiny owl. And Then when I was that close to it, it finally flew off. But yeah, these 3 stories I keep coming back to. And I mean, that's why I like doing this race. That's why I'm spending the time to train. Because, well, for one thing, it's fun, but you find out so much about yourself and other people, and all these tiny little stories happen and little dramas, and they're just so fun to think about. And they're things you can think about the whole rest of your life. So that's reason enough to train for 9 months. Someone didn't come home with me when we took a walk run and had to go get picked up in the car. What do you have to say for yourself? You think he looks contrite? You ready to come out now? Naughty dog? All right, come on. Come on. You're just gonna stay in there all day? Come on, bud. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. You're not so bad after all. Going on here? You're supposed to be in there. This isn't acceptable. You're not supposed to be here. Today I'm going out for 4 miles. I'm going to do a warm-up mile of fast walking, and then I'm going to run 2 miles, and then I'm going to do a cool down fast walk. So 4 miles. Pretty windy today, but it is warmer, so that's really nice. Surprised the dog has not come through that door yet. Checking where I'm at. See what he's doing. This is what he's doing. He's waiting for me. I had to pull him from underneath something by his back legs. I am going to finish off the day with some abs and some squats and some weight work. But I just wanted to say that I'm learning that by warming up before running, the run part goes better. I don't think I've ever done a warm up before running, and yeah, this whole month I have walked a fast mile before I started running, and then the run part doesn't feel as hard. So, I don't know, maybe warm-ups are where it's at. It is a little too windy today to run, so I'm going to be doing some ellipticaling and some trampolining today. This whole month has been a month where I've gotten sore from not even doing that much. I've gotten sore over 1 mile runs, 2 mile runs. I did 5 minutes of step workout last week. I got sore. I did 5 minutes of trampoline last week and I got sore. So hopefully December I won't be as sore. It is Thanksgiving week and it's Tuesday, and I only have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to get any running done this week. So I've been going out each day for 4 miles walking, and today I got in 2.5 miles of running. It's nice and warm out, so that's nice. A little windy, but yeah, so the holiday's on Thursday and we have a pretty busy day, and I have a lot of food to make for the day. You waiting for Jeff to come home? Oh no, we're not going for a walk, bud. Max, I just came to check on you. But I have been thinking that the month of November has been going really good. December, I'm gonna jack things up just a little bit, but I'm happy with how November went. I haven't been too sore. But I was thinking today, I almost think every day about the Maah Daah Hey 56-mile race. But I was thinking today that I think one of the things I want to learn about myself at that race this year is, what am I going to do at mile 48? Mile 48, last year especially, was when I was hurting the most, and I just want to know what I'm going to do this year when I get to mile 48. And my hopes are that this year I will run it. I'll run to the finish, and I just want to have another gear that late in the race. That's my goal. You know, in life you don't get a lot of chances to be at mile 48. And that's kind of a metaphor, I guess. When the going gets hard, what are you gonna do? So both of the years that I ran the Maah Daah Hey 56, I didn't do any filming after mile 48. So I've never shown any part of the course. I've never talked. And the reason I never filmed is I'm just plain too tired. I thought about it last year, and then I just thought, I don't feel like taking the camera out of my pocket. So I didn't. And I know the first year it was dark when I was at that point anyway. But I don't know. It's going to be my goal in next year's race to film after mile 48, and to see if I've got that extra gear. Max and I are both waiting for Jeff to come home now. We're both wondering where Jeff is. The sun's going down, and we're both getting a little cold. We see your car coming. So I'm back at it. 9 months from now, I'll be running the Maah Daah Hey 56. I don't know, if you think about life and the hard things you do in life, I mean, do you give up when things get really hard, or do you just kind of hope that things just happen and that you just kind of get through it, or you try to get through the hard things valiantly? I think I want to try to get through the last part of this race valiantly.